Alright, we are on Norwegian Bliss, deck 11, room 657. As you can see here, you have the room number, and you also have different lights for makeup room, don't disturb, or at home. So let's go in.
Hello.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Alright, so this room is quite small. Obviously, there's the standard 2 twin beds that go into a king bed. Upon walking into the room, you've got 2 hangers right there.
2 hangers, so you can put your towels, or you can put your swim trunks, or whatever else you need to hang up there.
You've got 1 little storage closet down here,
next to a trash can right in the entryway. And you can see here there's 2, it's almost like a triangular shelf. Now, before we get into too much of the storage here, how to turn on the lights, period. So, we mentioned this on the outside. There are 2 lights here, makeup room or do not disturb. So you select that for when you want it made up or don't to disturb. And to get lights, it is energy efficient. You have to put your key card in to get the lights to turn on. On top of that, we do have the thermostat, which, as you can see here, has certain degrees. You go up, down to see what you want to be for level, or if you want AC on. All right, continue.
All right, so there's a storage closet, a little storage bin down there that we already showed you. And then as far as other storage, there is a closet here.
On the right hand side, there's a closet.
You've got several shelves on the right hand side of the closet with some hangers, but
if you can see that,
really,
so there's 1 shelving unit right here, the safe. You have another 2 right there, and then obviously the bottom where we have our backpack right now.
You have a pretty deep shelf on top.
Yeah, but deep shelf on top.
Really,
I will say,
this is it. This is pretty much it for the storage space for the room, which is surprising.
Now there are plenty of hangers, but of course you should be able to ask for more. We can go ahead and close that.
And then there are 2 small little shelving units, which I think these go on either side of the bed once these are made into a king, because there's one right in between there.
There are 2 shelving units that are more so like nightstands.
You've got a miniature little table right there.
This converts from just an ottoman to a tabletop. So if you want it to be by your bed, you can put drinks on top of the tabletop, or you can use it as another seat when friends come by. Now, down here is a minibar. However, it is not included in any beverage package, so it has to be unlocked. Make sure it gets locked in there. It has to be locked, and you can't open it right now. Very different than Royal Caribbean or some others.
There's a TV.
We do have a TV here. As you can see, Samsung TV. There's also some reading material as well as room service and minibar right there as well. Now on the right here is where we're going to really focus on what's available for outlets. I know this is very important for most people here. You do have a phone that's plugged in, and you have how you can stay in touch with everyone in a little menu up top. But for outlets here, you can see you have the 1 European and then 3 American outlets here. Let me see if this does anything. That turns on the mirror light. Hey.
It's a great place to do your hair, because look underneath.
Oh yeah, and underneath you have a hair dryer. Looking at this hair dryer, looks like you have Max, Eco, and Cool, as well as 2 different levels. So very typical hair dryer, nothing too crazy. Now, other than that, one other thing, we do have a small rack or shelves up there with the lights up there. So, looking at this, and I'm glad we came up close. This is nice. You have USB ports on both lights. So as you can see here, change the lighting with this button here, or on the side, you have a reading light here, or a top light right there. Ooh. But the USB port right here is really nice, and that's on both sides. So we both can have plugins for our iPhones at night so they can charge, which is fantastic. And then this shelf unit, really not much. Maybe you can put some sunglasses, maybe some hats if they're very small.
There is also a bed in the ceiling.
There's a bed in the ceiling.
So you could get bunk beds in here.
Ooh, look at that. I'm not going to pull it down, but you can get it. All right, the bathroom. So before we jump in, you have two hooks right here, but they are kind of like horns. So you have double prong, if you will, meaning you could go ahead and have swim trunks on both sides. All right, when we move in here, on the left-hand side is going to be your towel rack here. You see that we have two large towels right now there. We also have hand soap and room for 4 glasses. It looks like we're missing one, but we should have 4. Up top is the light that goes all the way across here. You're going to see down here are 2 shelves. One has a couple hand towels, it looks like, on it. The other one's empty. And then the main countertop. You can see that there's 2 washcloths, as well as for any needles or sharp objects that you may need. A little place for safety to put those there. Sink. Now down here, let's see if this opens up. It does. So you do have this garbage only can right here, platinum. And then some additional storage space. So this is actually more storage space than the room. Maybe we'll put clothes in here. All right, so then there's tissues coming out of the sink. That's very interesting. You have toilet paper down here. An extra roll down there on the right. Looks like there's some sanitary, I think that's just for the toilet if you want to put it down there. And then we have 1 towel right there. You also, by the toilet, have a brush in case you need to do any cleaning yourself. And you're going to see there, normal push button for flushing. Now, before we get into the shower, up top here you do have shaver outlets here. 115 volt, 230 volt, or 240 volt. Now the shower is actually very spacious, so I'm going to try to provide as much view of this because it is still a small space in general. But you do have your drying rack, so you can go ahead and put this on, or you can undo it at any time and it'll go back there. Now, for the actual shower itself, you do have the spray handle, so you can take it off or leave it up. We love it like a rainfall shower. What I love about this, it is different than some other ships, especially on Royal Caribbean, is they have separate body wash and shampoo, which, knowing me, having some special hair, I need some special shampoo. So I do like that, and you do have 2 shelving units for additional bath products, so you don't have to put them on the floor. It is temperature gauge, so you do have blue and red on the right, and on the left is pressure. So overall, I'm actually pretty impressed with the bathroom here at Bliss. I think where we are not so impressed is storage space in the actual room itself.
I don't know how we're gonna get our clothes.
I don't know either.
1 closet and small little
I think it's
shelf.
the fact that it's such a small closet too. Usually we're used to multiple closets here.
If I was staying here alone, I would still be a little concerned, but it would be better.
Also, the tissues coming out of the side of the bathroom is kind of interesting. But in general, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.